Okay, Cindy, so today, first time meeting you. Very good. I would say you are a good student. Everything that you tried to do from your lessons before, I think you did. Okay, now the only thing is we need to make a few little changes to make what your golf ball did a little bit better. But I can tell from what you've done before with your coach before, there's been lots of good stuff. Start position, a lot of the movement, the swing looks great. And you said you weren't angry, but the speed was good as well, which is always good to see. So, left hand side, all we saw is that if we see just down here, there's a bit too much weight in the front of the feet. And that was mainly because we were stretching out a little bit too far. So, standing a little bit close was the first thing. And actually, that kind of linked in with the first problem with your swing. If we're this far away from the ball, there's a little gap here. So instead of being able to turn together, this is the main reason why your hand started moving and making the club face a little bit open or pointing over to over this way. So first bit of your swing, as we get to this as a checkpoint, a little bit blurry, but we can see club is a little bit more open, a little bit more up than where your spine is. The rest of the swing looks good. Little bit long, and club is a little bit open at the top as well. So when you come down, club is also pointing right, and so all the shots were going a little bit right. That was it. Okay, now from your lessons before, you were trying to keep your head down. Okay, so I would say you did a pretty good job. Okay, now right hand side, all we did is imagine we're playing tennis. Okay, have a look what happens to your eyes. That helps. Okay, that would just help with turning a little bit. Also, when we start adding more and more speed, also going to make less pain in your neck. Okay, now swing wise, all we really did was two things. Got a little bit close to the ball so we can see that start position. More weight, you can still go a little bit more, but into the heel feeling, back of your foot. Keeping it there as you turn. But here, that club is now pointing more down to the ground. Now how strange did that feel? Did it feel really strange, comfortable, horrible?
Beginning is strange, but more practice is okay.
Perfect student, okay. So, yep. And then a little bit shorter here. Now the big difference here that I like is that weird feeling with your wrist means that it's going to be a little difficult to see, but you can see here there's a little bend in your wrist, and there is straight. So if we get rid of those lines, that's the difference, that wrist feeling like it twists down this way. Yeah, perfect. Okay, now because that club was less pointing to the right, so now if you see where this hits the screen, it's pretty straight. Okay, now here you see where your eyes are looking, so a little bit down.
Yes.
But a lot of what we talked about today was what is really important versus what is a little bit important. So moving the eyes will help because it will hurt the neck less and it will help with your turn. But the reason you hit it a lot better and 30 yards longer,
I needed practice.
more practice, yes. But the reason your shots went 30 yards longer was because we changed something that actually really matters, which is where the club is when you hit the ball. You can hit shots to the right and to the left and straight with your head looking down. So focusing, most of the focus on what's really important, which is the golf ball, was why you got quite a bit better. Okay, so practice would be three main things. Start position, more of the weight into the heel. Easy way, if you stand on, imagine like your club like this, if you stood on that there, as you make a backswing, okay, now I feel my weight into my toes, there is more in the middle. Number two would be that weird feeling with the wrist, and number three would be that the head comes up. Perfect, just like that. Any questions?